Good morning. I thought I was going to get time today to pull out some more fencing, but it's snowing and I have a sick husband and very little ambition right now. So I need to go get him some medicine. I need to go feed, and then we'll see what else I feel up to doing today. Might be a good day to plant some seeds. We'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and tag and vaccinate mom and babies and put them in this pen. And then I think I'm gonna open this up for these bottle babies so they have a little more room, and then continue with feeding. I'll feed them after I move her so I don't have issues. And to think this is more than what I started out lambing 9 years ago. I started with 7, went up to, 7 the first year, and then in 2015 I think we had 12, and then in 2016 is when we bought our first true dairy sheep, and I think we lambed out 26 ewes that year, and we thought that was a lot. My poor boys, they're the only ones who get fed. Oh, what'd you get twine on you? Come here, Elvis. Come here. Come here. Come on. Zeppelin. Stud. Zeppelin. Hi, Millie. Hi, look at you. Buddy. Elvis, come here. Let me get that twine off you. Come here. Good morning. There you are. Good boy. Good boy. Oh God, you guys are all so jealous. No. Okay, got it. What? What? What do you think, Stud? Bon Jovi? I know, you haven't still quite decided. But at least you're not a jerk anymore. This that I just fed is mostly grass. There is some alfalfa in it. They don't really like it very much. They definitely prefer the alfalfa. It's just got more nutrients in it. It is better for them. And this is why we choose to not add a whole lot of grass when we plant fields. Good morning. It is snowing again, but it's warm. I don't even have a jacket on. But yeah, I don't think it's supposed to stick today. Yesterday's snow all melted by like 5 o'clock. But yeah, nothing like snow at the end of March. So I am thinking part of today's project is going to be these lambs. Look at him. Anyway, part of today's project is going to be to start working the lambs in the barn. I don't really have a place to put them right now. Yeah, I could put them behind the shop, but then I have to start separating stuff out. And all these lambs, everything in this barn needs to be done by Sunday. So I think if I just start picking a few here and there and, you know, spend an hour or two in the mornings or afternoons and just start banding tails and vaccinating, I will hopefully be ahead of the game. My husband is still sick, and we'll see if my daughter has time. She's been doing some interviews, so we'll see how far we get. That, I think, is going to be my plan for lambs, is to just get them ready in here, and then maybe this weekend we'll send them all out behind the shop. I was going to put them on pasture behind the shop. The problem is the fencing that our neighbor has. So he used to have a fence that sectioned off his pasture from our pasture. Well, he took that down last year. He wanted to rebuild it because it was kind of falling apart, and he just never did. So we kept our rams in there last year, which was fine, because the wood fencing he has between where the pasture is and where his yard starts, the rams can't get through it, but these lambs can. So I can't put the lambs out on pasture where I was going to put them on pasture. So not sure where I'm going to put them. I mean, they can go behind the shop in that feedlot. It's not an issue, and then that way I can get this barn cleaned out. But there's not as much headspace over there as there is here. So I'm still playing around with ideas of where to put stuff. In the ideal world, I wouldn't have eagles, and they could go out back with the rest of the flock like we used to do. But that went out the window a couple years ago due to the lovely bald eagles that like our place. So, yeah, that's where we're at. Oh, it has been it's been a winter day. There's just no other way to say it. I got absolutely nothing done today. Took my husband to the doctor, and he's headed back in to go pick up prescriptions. So my daughter's helping me feed. I gotta haul hay everywhere, and it's just cold and crummy. So I didn't even get a chance to deal with those lambs today. Hopefully tomorrow. I think it's still supposed to be cold and crummy, but I don't think it's supposed to snow. I think it's supposed to blow. So yeah, there's that to look forward to. But I'm going to haul hay. My daughter's going to start feeding, and hopefully we can blow through this fairly quickly and get back to the house where it is decently warm-ish. So this is when I have a little bit of anxiety. Okay, pretty much everything gives me anxiety when it comes to my sheep and my lambs. But snowstorm. Just a couple days after I put these lambs outside, it never seems to fail. Every single time. Doesn't matter how well I watch the weather. So we'll keep an eye on them. Make sure, you know, they've got, well, now they don't. It's covered under. They have straw in there, but it's under snow now. So hopefully they will be able to still keep warm without too many issues. Other than being a little bit wet, they don't really, doesn't seem to be bugging them at all. Nobody's hunched. Nobody has their tails sticking to their bum. They all seem to be pretty decent.